excited to get a win. Sure beats losing. Obviously would have liked to have played better. But as we know, first time this group playing together in this setting, and we're going to be a work in progress there. But overall, a lot of positives to take away, and certainly plenty to work on tomorrow and Friday in preparation for Saturday's next opportunity.
You feel like you got a pretty good blueprint of what you need to improve on from tonight's game. What things you saw that the points in the paint was almost even and things like that. You get a good blueprint for the first time.
Oh, I certainly think so. I mean, you look at the game, and credit to UMKC with their zone and their physicality. I thought bothered us, and for us, a lot of positives to take away. You look at the field goal percentage defense. 3-point defense is always a really important stat to us. Hold them 4 of 25. But the corrections there in the first half, we got hurt on the offensive glass. We put them on the free throw line too often. And then in the last 10 minutes of the game, we really made some eye-opening poor decisions that led to turnovers and allowed them to hang around those final 8 minutes.
Hey, Coach, just a couple quick ones for me. Just the Tyrell Ward, is there anything you can say on, is he injured or anything? Or
No, it's just hard to play that many guys.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's he's going to be a good player for us. We played more than we ever will in the first half due to the foul trouble. So, no, he just needs to stay the course and keep working hard. Our roles aren't defined for the year ahead. And I think that's important for all of us to recognize as a coaching staff and players in the locker room. It's November the 9th. It's our first game. We got to get back in the gym and get better and hopefully show continuous improvement as we work our way through the non-conference schedule.
And you kind of touched on it a little bit there, but it wasn't the plan to play 11 guys, I guess, in the first half as you kind of see what you have in terms of just rotations and which guys play well together. Was that not the plan?
No, I mean, I'm always going to be very honest up here in these settings. I'm most comfortable playing 8 guys. It's what I've always done. But we had a lot of foul trouble in the first half. There's also the challenge, and I know we need to quit talking about it, but we got a bunch of new guys. And so trying to give players opportunities to get on the floor and show what kind of impact they can make. But we'll continue to work on that in practice and get settled in as we go along.
Hey, Matt, the first half you talked about the fouls. It kind of made it seem like a grinded out first half. How much of a lift did Justice, how much juice did he give you going to the locker room with that shot? I mean, did it kind of pump everybody up a little bit?
Well, we needed that, and I thought we came out and played with more energy and more physicality on the defensive end to start the second half. But that was a big play. I mean, I know it was a bank shot and all that, but we had our use it or lose it timeout, and they got that score there at the end of the half. Wanted to take just a shot at it and see if we could make one, and Juice was able to bank that 3 in. I thought, sometimes in games like this, players they want to be up by 40, 4 minutes into the game, and the game just doesn't work like that. You have to play every possession. You have to be consistent. You have to be smart and disciplined at both ends of the floor. And what allowed them to hang around, Sheldon, is just the free throw line. We send them there 27 times, and then just the poor turnovers down the stretch. And we had 3 2-on-1s that we did not get a point out of that should have been easy layups and dunks. Those were opportunities to stretch the lead out to 18, 20 points. And those turnovers then, as is usually the case, led to easy points for them on the other end. And that's how they were able to hang around.
Hi, Coach Matt, right here. During the evaluation process, what do live reps show that practice reps don't show?
Yeah, good question. I mean, we've had hundreds and hundreds of live possessions through our team workouts that started this summer and then practice this fall. We evaluate and grade every possession, as we try to determine the roles of the team and who earns what opportunities there. But I do think, playing out here in front of our great fans, the bright lights, it is different. And so it's good. That's the reason we want to play 18 home games this year. Get a bunch of home games in here in November and December. and hopefully build our team and develop the chemistry of our team and get better every night out as we move forward with this team. Excuse me.
Hey, Coach, kind of following up on that, just since the summer transitioning into tonight, how much have you really learned about your team and your group after seeing them tonight in game shape?
Oh, I love our team. These players have bought in and worked extremely hard. Take great pride in wearing the LSU jersey. Been very coachable, eager to learn, want to get better. So we'll just keep getting that improvement as we go along. This film study will be really good for us tomorrow, and hopefully we'll play more consistently come Saturday night.
Just for you personally, Coach, how did tonight feel? It's your first game here at LSU.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm excited to be here at LSU. I love it. My family loves it. We've really enjoyed the move here to Baton Rouge. People have been very welcoming. A lot of generous people here. It's been a great experience. So, just looking forward to getting our team better as we work our way through November and December. But it's awesome. I had a lot of family here, and it means a lot to me to have this opportunity.
We saw a lot from your trio from Murray State. Now, what did you like and dislike from each of their LSU debuts?
Yeah, well, all three very good players, and I've gotten a lot of questions about the three of them. Does it help that you've coached them before, that they understand the standards and expectations for the program and the culture? And I think it does. I think that's really important. The flip of it is it's also a transition for them, is the bottom line. This is a new school for them, a new state, new campus, and so it's going to be a transition as they learn their way here as well. So I thought KJ on the glass was really good, getting 14 rebounds. He's got to finish plays better around the basket. I think you'll see him do that. Juice, hit some big shots for us, 7 assists, 4 steals. A couple turnovers late that I know he would like back. And then I thought Trey was able to make an impact on the glass for us, where we really struggled to clean the defensive glass in the first half. I thought he was a big part of the improvement there in the second half for us, cleaning up our defensive rebounding.
Coach, right over here. What did you see from Derek Fountain tonight, and how are you continuing? How much does this game help you figure out the front court rotation?
Well, it was tough for him, a little choppy, because he got into the foul trouble. 2 quick ones there in the first half. Didn't take him long to get his third in the second half. But I thought he was good on the defensive end of the floor. Really active at 6'10". He can move. I thought he was communicating well there, and we just have to keep him out of foul trouble.
I was watching you on the sideline once in a while after a nice basket, after a turnover. Do you have to exert a little more patience than maybe you will down the road early on, as they're trying to find how to play with each other and find that chemistry that probably only comes on the court?
Scott, I think so. I mean, I think we have to demand and hold everyone accountable to what the standard of the program is going to be. But I also have to be positive and patient with this process and understand that there are going to be a lot of mistakes made. And, that's what practice is for. The games, we got to encourage and bring our guys along, learn to win. Some of our guys are still learning what that means and what goes into it. So there's a lot of teaching. But that's one thing I was really excited about with Adam Miller. And I'm sure there'll be questions about him. And the first thing everyone will see, 4-9 from 3, 18 points. But I loved his leadership on the floor. He was saying the right things. He was communicating with his teammates. I thought he really worked and competed on the defensive end of the floor. I thought he was fantastic tonight.
That was my question about Adam. He just looked like he didn't have a lot of rust for being 16 months removed from a competitive game.
I think it's a great credit to him. I know we've talked about it, Sean. I have great admiration for how he's handled the process. And that was a devastating injury that he had. And the discipline and the commitment and work ethic that it takes to get back from something like that is such a credit to him and how much it means to him. Because that was his first college game, I believe, in about 18 and a half months. And so I thought he was really good, not only playing, but I loved his communication on the floor. And just think you'll see him get more and more confidence as we go along. We got to do a better job against the zone of making sure we get him the ball more. And in some of our decision making, that last 8 minutes hurt us there. But all in all, really, as I said, admire his comeback. And now it's just beginning for him. All right, thank you. Thanks so much.